My name is C King. I have good news for everyone. These are my men right here that have been in prison since 1999 because of the case of generator. They are here. Big shout to Honorable Simon Oshi. He made it happen with the help of the governor himself, Dr. Alex Oti. Big shout to you wherever you are, sir. We really appreciate you. So this right here is one of them, and this is the second one. And don't forget, there are three. The third one has been released. Is in Ogun State. He has been released out. These are the ones I met in Kirikiri myself, and they are out. So they would like to say, they like to say thank you to
I want to thank my governor. I want to thank him. Governor Oti. I want to thank him. I don't know what to say. I want to thank him. I want to thank him. I want to go and meet him. No problem. Thank you. God bless you.
We can't wait to meet you. Yes, sir. We are happy we are here, and we can't wait to see the world. Freedom at last.
Freedom.
Freedom at last. Since 1999. We are outside.
Welcome.
Welcome.
What's up, my people on the day? It's in the sup. I know you guys are doing okay. So the intro video you guys just watched now, trust me, it's a very emotional one. Those men you see there are tasting freedom. They are tasting freedom for the first time in 26 years. Those two men you saw are tasting freedom for the first time in 26 years. So I would like you guys to just listen to this thing I have to say. I will try as much as possible to break it down in a way that you understand it. Please listen very, very careful. You understand? Very carefully listen. And because you will learn quite a number of things. You'll learn quite a number of things in this particular thing. And then you also get to learn how things, work in the prisons. How things work in the prisons. There's so many of us have never been to prisons. I've never stepped foot inside a prison. I walk past prisons. I walk past it, I see it, but I've never been at the gate of a prison, not to talk of going inside it. So this story is for me, for you. So listen carefully. Now, these two men we are talking about. The first one, the black man, his name is Kolawole Oladeji, while the fair guy is Obonna Ibojiono. These men are just normal businessmen as at 1999. And according to them, as at 1999, the black one was 39 years old, while the fair one was 22 years old as at 1999. So plus their age then to 26 years. You figure out how old they are right now. Okay. So the black guy, they are both generator repairers. They repair generator. So the black guy was just in his shop, and a friend brought a generator to his shop to repair. He brought it in a car. So he repaired the generator. After repairing the generator, because he doesn't buy generator, he only does repairs. So he gave his friend back the generator. The friend now took the generator to another place where the fair guy is. The fair guy repairs generator and also buys and sells generator. So the man said he wants to sell the generator. The fair guy bought the generator. And according to him, when he buys this generator, there are people that he also sells it to and makes his own gain. It's business. So he took it to one Oyinbo man and sold it to the Oyinbo man. 2 weeks later, the one that repaired the generator was in his shop. And that same guy that brought that generator to him for repairs came without his car. According to him, he saw the car. On recognizing the car, he stopped the car by himself. On to say, my guy, how far are we in the shop? Not knowing that the man was arrested, that he has already been arrested by the police. So now policemen full inside that car. They stepped out and took him. like Alpha, and Naim repaired the generator. That was just it. The man that brought them just pointed to him and said, told the policeman, Naim repaired the generator. And so they carried him. They carried him. They don't arrest him. Then they went for the other fair one that bought the generator. That one said he was at home that day. I think it was on a Sunday. And then police just burst into their compound. They asked, who is this person? Initially he said it's not him because he was scared the way that they entered. Then he now looked and saw that man that he bought the generator from. Then he now went to him. I'm like, wow, Oga, what's happened now? You know? And the man told him that that generator that he bought, oh, that he bought from him, so now steal then steal him. You understand? And now the policeman now asked the guy that Alpha. He said, that he bought it now. He bought it from him and all that. And so then arrest him. They carry him just like play, like play, like play. Okay, now they were in the prison. They said they will arraign them in court. The man said everything he would say. They even had to go and meet the Oyibo man that he sold it to. They went to the Oyibo man that he sold it to. The Oyibo man, they told the Oyibo man to come to the prison, to come to the office. The Oyibo man said he will come. Then the following day, the Oyibo man came with his lawyer. You understand? He came with his lawyer. When he got there, everything they settled, and the Oyibo man left. So he was not arrested. But him that sold the generator to the Oyibo man was arrested. And after they were tortured and everything, they insisted that they did not do anything. But the torture was too much. So what happened was that they wrote their own statement, how everything happened. But according to them, the policemen pushed their own statement away, wrote their own. Personally, policemen wrote their own and told them to sign. They refused to sign, but they were punished. They were punished. They were beaten. They were tortured. So they signed under duress without even knowing what they signed. Like they could not even read what the policemen wrote. The policemen just wrote whatever they wrote and asked them to sign. So the only thing they did was that they signed. So they were arraigned in court, and the judge only knows what was given to him now. So judge sentenced them to death. The judge sentenced them to death. They did not know. But according to the black one, the black guy, he said it in the court there that he is not the one that wrote that thing, no, that he wrote his own statement in Yoruba. And that one that he's reading, that they were forced to sign it. The judge did not give him a listening ear, and they were sentenced to death. That was it. Then, luckily for them, their case was later changed to life imprisonment. I think that was in 2003, after they have stayed for like 4 years. Luckily for them, their case, it was now looked into, and then it was reversed from death sentence to life imprisonment. So that is how they were in prison. The fair one was later transferred to Lagos because this thing happened, and the police station they took them to was in Ogun State, Abeokuta. You get. So the fair one now later was transferred to Kirikiri. You understand? In 2000, and I think I've forgotten the particular year he said. It was later transferred to Kirikiri, while the black one remained in Ogun State. Years down the line, the black one was also transferred to Kirikiri. So these two guys reunited in Kirikiri, where they were now together until their release. Now, while all these things was happening, the guy that brought the generator that they bought was pardoned in 2016 by the Ogun State governor. Sometimes they come in and everybody that is on life sentence, they will just pardon them. You get. So that is just it. And meanwhile, according to the black one, his wife no longer visits anymore. The fair one was not even married. He was in the prison. He lost his dad. You understand? It was only his younger brother that used to come, once in a while and all that. So now, this is the story of how they were in prison. Now, I just want to say something else. How they stayed in prison and everything. According to them, they were not really treated badly, you know, according to them, in as much as it was very difficult, but the the prison made, as in the prison words, the warders in the prison made life comfortable for them. I'm saying this because these are things that are not really being talked about. You understand? They said these people treat them with respect. That these people kind of, they are kind of a therapist to them. They give them psychological and emotional support. You know, I'm saying this out because we know there are so many corruption in the system, so many corruption in the system. But sometimes when people do good, we have to appreciate them. We have to tell them that yes, we see you. You get, these are the people that stayed in prison for 26 years, confirming this. You know, they said in the prison. Now, uh, if you look at that particular video, you look at that fair one, the slippers he's wearing, very fine slippers. He made it himself. So according to him, in that prison where they are, they learn a lot of handwork. In fact, they go to work. They go to work. They learn how to barb. They learn how to sew. They learn how to make shoes. They learn even that generator repairs. He still does it while in the prison. So they learn almost everything. They go to school, university there. And according to them, they met Evans the kidnapper right there in the prison there. Because there was a time the news of Evans the kidnapper was trending, that he said that he's now a changed man, that he has gone to school, that he wants to become, I think, a lawyer or a doctor. Sometimes people were like, no, don't bring him back. They said they met this guy. No, that this guy met them because they were already in the prison before Evans came in. You understand? They said Evans is a very changed man now, that he has gone to school. They confirmed it. IB Bender, there's another one they call IB Bender. And the most controversial one, Bobrisky. They said they were in the prison when Bobrisky came in. Now, I don't want to sound controversial here, but when the issue of Bobrisky's case came out, Very Dark Man was saying something else. He said Bobrisky was lodged in an apartment. But these guys who were in the prison, that same prison, said Bobrisky was in the prison, but in a VIP prison, quite alright. But it was still the same compound, according to them. They don't know what's going on there. They don't even, I don't think they know who VDM is. They don't know how the level of things are, but they only confirmed what was happening in the prison there. They said Bobrisky did the same, not the same prison with them, in a different prison. You understand? But that Bobrisky was in the prison, in a VIP prison. Say they come out. Say they did there just like them, you know. So whatever the issue of Bobrisky being given a special uh apartment outside of the prison facilities, now I don't know, because these people who experience it now are saying something else. You understand? So now that's by the way. That's by the way. Now they are out thanks to activists seeking. You know that guy seeking is the one that he when he was also thrown into prison for always talking and talking and talking. You understand? So he met this man in the prison and they told him their story, and he felt compassion. And then when he was released, he came out, advocating for those people until he got, support, people that took up the case, and through him, they worked hand in hand, and they were able to get this man out from the prison, and all thanks to Governor of Abia State, Alex Oti. They've gone to meet him, they've met him, and he promised them that he will support them in anything they want to do. You know, he said he will support them in anything where they want to do. So I think this man, it will be very difficult to catch up after how many years? After how many years more? See, in this life, please just try to know somebody, try to have connections. I must tell you the truth. You know, try to have connections, because if this men had connections, why they were why they were detained, why they were arrested and all those things, there would have been people, able-bodied people that would have come to everything they saw, everything they happen for you, you know. So that's how Nigeria is now. So no matter what, just try to know people. That is all I can say. Anyhow you want to take know people, just know people, because you never know the day something like this will happen to you, and then there'll be nobody to speak for you. You'll be forced to write statements that are not true. You'll be forced to sign things that you don't know anything about. That is how corrupt the police force is. Now, that judge that read that statement, whatever it is, whether he did it purposely or not, now he's dead. Now he's dead. Okay, let's say he knew and decided to still read out that judgment like that. Maybe he don't die now. Tell me now. Tell me now. What can be the essence? What can be the essence? Maybe he don't die now. You understand? So at the end of the day, in this life, I beg, may we forget all these do the right thing. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. That is just it. Do the right thing. They were in the prison, they maintained themselves, they learned handwork. Now, according to them, they have like 3 handworks now that they know. Already they knew how to repair generators before they went into prison. But 26 years is a long time for someone to forget all those things, you know. But while in there, the handwork was there, they were still doing it. They were sewing machine, they know how to sew, they know how to make shoes, they know how to make soap, and they know how to bath. And they also know how to repair generators. So they have 5 handworks now, these people. They no go school. You get the ones who say they go school, like the Evans and the other people, but them now handwork they still go there go learn. So these people have 5 handworks now, despite being in prison for 26 years. So I will say kudos to the government. I will say kudos to the government. Trust me. I will say kudos for putting those things, making them learn it, like funding them, because they fund all those things, and they say they make calls as well. Like they make calls, 1 minute call. I think every day you can make call to the outside world, people that you want to talk to and all that. So if that's how it is, then trust me, from everything they said, it is not as bad as what we used to envision. And they were asked a question, a very important question, that somebody that is a hardened criminal and then goes in there and stays for like that 20 something years, is it possible that the person will come out calm? And they were like, yes, that anybody, no matter how deep and dangerous you are, if you go there and stay there for even 10 years, from all the things you learn there, because they say every day they pray, the Christians pray, the Muslims pray, and then after everybody goes to work. You go to your school. The ones that are going to school go to school, open university. The ones that are learning handwork will go to their handwork, and sometimes they make small money. You understand? So he said that anybody that is a very brutal person and comes in there and stays for like that long, that definitely the person is supposed to change to a good person, unless the person just decides, say for in life, say no one change again. You understand? So that was just what he said. So I want to say a very big shout out to Alex Soti, a very big shout out to Seeking, to everybody who joined hands together and made sure that these people came out. And a big shout out to these men as well for keeping their head low. They kept themselves together. Trust me, it's not easy. Me, if not me, Omo, I feel I'm mad, because according to them, they say some people they run mad. Some people go run mad. Me, I feel don't run mad, because I will not be able to. I no go fit. I'm telling you the truth. I know me, I know myself. I will not run mad, you know. And most importantly, big shout outs to those warders, because they say sometimes they will give warders money, go help me buy something. The warder will go buy the thing, can't give them. That the warders like is like kind of family. Even if they come, if they want thing, the warders will come call them, talk to them, give them words of encouragement, improve their mood. They did not say one single bad thing about those warders there. Not single bad thing. So this goes to show that in every profession we have very good people, and also very bad persons. So while we are talking about the bad police, bad politicians, but let's also remember there are good people within the midst of these people that are trying their best to make that profession very, very okay, you know. So let's not forget them. It's not easy. Let's not forget it. So my people, what do you think? This video is already too long, so I'll try as much. I will end it now. What's your thoughts? What do you think about this? Just drop it in the comment section, my people. Drop it in the comment section, and please subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed this video. Help get this channel to 1,000 subscribers, please. Let's do that ASAP. Let's do that ASAP. You understand? So check out my other videos. There's so many videos on my channel. Check them out, and see you in the next one. Peace and love.